This is Boiling Points, a multi-part location-based audio documentary about Boyle Heights, an ever-evolving neighborhood in East LA. If this is your first time listening, go to www.boilingpoints.com for information on the project and where to find activation points.
And also Boyle Heights, I think, had that sense of familiarity. It still felt like home. It was still a good Latino population, but it had enough of a diversity too. So I think that was also another draw for us.
That's what many people don't understand about Boyle Heights. It is being gentrified, but there is a lot of our own people, a lot of raza that still needs help. In other words, not just financially, but mentally. They need help. These kids need somewhere to go, somewhere to talk to. And that's why we're here. We're not here against the people. We are the people. But in reality, gentrification, it's always going to happen no matter what. Whether you try to fight it, people are still going to move in and they're going to displace you. Especially Boyle Heights has been known for that.
From Mariachi Plaza, basically, down to Soto, there's been a lot of development in that area with new businesses. But I think the biggest change that we've seen is just like the development that's going on in the area. A lot of homes being bought and basically flipped. They buy them, they fix them up and they sell them for twice as much.
That's what happens when you have these corporate companies moving in. It starts to rise up house value, property value. And that's what I've noticed here, especially with these neighborhoods, with these businesses. Most of them are moving out because they can't even afford the rent of their own business when they've been here 10, 15 years. Even when families, they living here 20, 25 years all their lives. You got a couple white folks that move in down the street, a couple hipsters, and that's it, they gotta go. Because it makes the neighborhood better.
There's a lot of changes. There's a lot of people coming in to the community that would not have considered Boyle Heights, I think, in the past. So there's more diversity, but I think it's also the prices of rents keep going up, and a lot of people, some of which we have known, have had to move out of Boyle Heights because they can't afford to live there anymore.
Boyle Heights, obviously, every community you want it to get better. But like I said, it's a domino effect. It gets better, shit's always gonna end up happening. Things get more expensive. It's just the way it is. But it would be nice to see every community get better. Just see less discrimination, less poverty around the streets.
I think it's a combination of things. People don't want the community to change, and I think it's also important to consider the opposite side of that, where it's important to bring bookstores and to bring museums and things like that to our community.
The resistance of the Boyle Heights community shouldn't be discounted because the human-scale effects of gentrification are often overlooked despite being some of our most valuable metrics. Boyle Heights will undoubtedly keep changing, but the people making their voices heard won't soon be silenced.